Hello, I hope you can hear me. Coming through okay. I had to very quickly, exceedingly quickly log on. I got stuck in a bit of traffic coming back from a local beer shop that's just opened called Hall. I picked up a crowler of some Chapter brown ale, 6.9%. I'm hoping that maybe we can have some people joining us. Otherwise, it might just be me drearing on with no one watching. Might have to end it early, but we'll see. Okay. So I also went earlier this morning to another local beer shop because I was looking to get a couple of growlers, sorry, should I say. And this one is the Full Circle, and I'm just checking my audios actually. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Everything's coming through, I think. So this is the Full Circle Top Rope collab, and it's a Kolsch, which I'm going to be drinking in a Pilsner glass, which I'll probably get a slap on the wrist from some people because it's not the correct glassware, but I think it's better in a lager-esque glass, even though it's not a lager, it's an ale. And hopefully I'll get some carbonation from a growler, which I am. That's all right, more than I thought I would be. I was in the fridge since this morning. Really nice haze on it. Let's see who is about. So I did put this title this morning when I scheduled it about what your favourite beer snack is. I've got a few tonight, and maybe if anyone jumps on, we'll have a chat and see whether, like last week, there was cheese. Whether is there a better beer snack than cheese? Some people say crisps, some people say nuts. We'll see. Let's have a taste of this beer. Oh, tasting mighty fine after being slightly stuck getting on and off the motorway, which was annoying. Okay. Do many people do growlers? I know it's a big thing in the US, but I've got two now. I got the first one about a year ago. I think there was one or two places in Liverpool doing it. I know with the C word restrictions now, it's slightly different. I'll say hello to Jake. That would be nice if you could, because I say nobody wants to listen to just me drearing on. This is one of the reasons why I haven't really done many videos, because I don't like the sound of my own voice, and I imagine other people don't either. Especially when you get foam in your moustache, nobody likes that either. Okay. See, you mess around with maybe solo layout. See, I'm very inexperienced with this end of StreamYard. It's not something that you see as someone joining a conversation. I'm not going to give a review. I will tell you what it's like. It's a very fusty spell. It's really refreshing. But like Kolsch's, I always get that sort of, not wheaty, but sort of a bit of a wheat aftertaste. And Thomas, if you want to jump on, I think I've got your details. I can send you the link across if you want to jump on as well. Everyone's welcome. Yeah, really refreshing. It's very hazy. I don't know whether that's just chill haze. I don't think so. Not the way that looks. See, unfortunately, got really bad internet at the moment. Hopefully that'll change. So it may come through potatoey, and I don't think you get to see how the light, which is over here on the camera, depicts the beer through the amazing quality of 5 megabit internet. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Definitely some fuskiness to it. Don't think that's the growler that got cleaned out twice after I used it last. Well, first time after I used it, and then cleaned it out before I went and got it filled. Because even though you've cleaned it out and you've scrubbed in between the rubber seal and even antibacterial in and then cleaned it out again, if you seal it up for too long, it still smells somehow. I don't know if anyone else who deals with growlers, maybe that should have been the subject. Do you use a growler? See, this is a very flask orientated growler. I do have my other one that I'll probably drink from later is a lever arch, which is a bit more common. They'll still have rubber seals. I'll see if I can send that link to Thomas if he wants. I believe. I hate Facebook Messenger on a laptop is awful. It's very unuser friendly. It's great on a mobile. Extremely unuser friendly on a laptop. Really nice. It's actually the first full circle beer I've had. Don't really see them now and again on online shops, but I try to shop local, but then again, you've always got the drag of the supermarket, especially with the gubbins that are in at the moment with the new beers. See, people thought no one waffled as much as Peter. No, I waffle more, unfortunately. So yeah, I'd say this is my first beer of the day. Not really been driving most of the day, so not really had a chance to have anything really this weekend. I was up early this morning. The Kolsch is not a flavour, and not a flavour, not a beer style I have often. Not because I dislike it, just don't see it. It's not one that appears very much on my radar. But Top Rope, most of the beers, I don't think there's been. I know they are sometimes, lovely as they are, they have can issues. Mr. Sips. How are you doing? I've yet to see BSBR on a live stream yet. His reviews are very funny, very honest. I would recommend anyone watching that's not subscribed to him should. It's more entertaining than subscribing to me. Guarantee you that. So what are you guys drinking? Let us know in the comments. If you want to drop on the stream, just let me know. I'll bob you the link across. I'm happy with the head retention on that. Sometimes you get growler fills, the head retention's really rubbish, which is not so bad if it's a stout or a mild. Not too bad, but when it's a lighter beer, it's the most enjoyable if you're drinking it. Not that it's flat, but it's got no head at all. Especially with this being a Kolsch. Although, again, not a lager, it is an ale. It does have that lager, those lager attributes that you get, especially with some of the German lagers. Yeah. Definitely. Bullman's funny. He's definitely got his catchphrase down. It's in how he's been sometimes unintentionally, I'm sure, but maybe using it. But it's definitely unique to him. Bullman, that is. Yeah, don't know how long. Might be on for half an hour, maybe. We'll see. I'll see if there's any interest. Definitely drinkable, this. I wasn't 100% sure. Whether, as I say, never mentioned, I see the lights on that. If the carbonation had gone, I might not have been as drinkable as it was, but as I say, it's retained the head. Carbonation is steady throughout. It's definitely a decent beer. I know Bullman had this on tap recently. See, Peter's turned up, and he always brings it down. You don't think me struggling to talk about nothing. Be helpful if you could jump on, Peter, because you've got a lovely way of words. Even though you're not confident in what you're saying, it's usually 9 times out of 10 correct. I was going to pull up the Untapped on this one and see whether, I can't remember what ABV it actually is. And the thing with the growler pour is, don't have that written on the side like a can or a bottle, or even a growler. Will often drop yeah, should. Often with the growler right on the side as well. So I don't know. I actually don't know what percentage this is. I can't even remember what the name of it is. All I know is it's the circle. The squared circle. There we go. And it's 5%, which is very, very drinkable for 5%. I'm not sure the brown ale at 6.9 is going to be as drinkable. Got, well, 64 fluid ounces of that, which is 3 pints, 3 and a bit pints. We'll see how drinkable that is. The Big Sip Bold. What is that, like down it in one? Or is that just saying goodbye and leaving? See, I always thought I'm more of a contributor rather than a host, because I don't feel that I contribute enough on my own. Merely the cherry on top of a well-formed cake. But we'll see. Would have loved to join the stream last night, but things get in the way and you can't stream on Rob's channel. It was very intriguing. I did watch it. Oh, here he is.
Oh,
hello. See? Brilliant. We'll see. We'll skip to it. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for helping me out. Dying on my ass. I'm not used to this being on my own.
I don't know how long I'll be around. I've been out all day, but we'll see how it goes, Paul.
Well, I'm on me. This is my first beer of the day as well. I've gone in fairly sober, which is not something I wanted to do, but I got stuck in traffic for 20 odd minutes, so that knocked that on the head.
Where you on?
What we discussed the other day,
Oh,
which was the Kolsch.
Oh, sweet, man. How you
Sorry? Really drinkable, 5%. Really, really drinkable.
I didn't think there was a lot of flavour with it, but really, really, like the first beer of the day, and I thought, oh, it's really good.
Big Sip Bold. I must have missed that. I've watched loads of Big Sip reviews. I do not remember the Bold.
Oh, you get you chugging at the end.
I'm not a big chugger. You might have seen from one of Harry's streams where I tried to chug 2 pints. It was 2 500ml bottles in a bloody stein of Green King IPA. That was bloody horrible. But yeah, no, I think it's all right. Did you get like a fusky smell on the aroma?
I got like grape. It wasn't there wasn't a lot going with it, but it was really nice.
It's not something you get. If you do get it on the taste, it's like literally straight away and it's gone.
Yeah.
But definitely on the aroma, it's fusky. And I wasn't sure whether that's the growler. I don't think it is, but just a weird. Whether it is that, whether it's the ale yeast, what ale yeast they've used.
Yeah.
So, been out in Carlisle. I didn't. I saw the first half.
Oh, what a game!
I know. Well, it was 1-1 when I watched up to 1-1, and I was in the car, and the missus was shopping, and I was just like, well, I'll sit in the car and watch the game.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I was just like, we weren't anywhere. We were just.
It was like watching a pre-season friendly where two teams were just like didn't give a shit about defence. It was really good though for the neutral. I really enjoyed the Liverpool game tonight.
I was sorry.
3-0.
3-0 the Carlisle match.
Terrible. Absolutely woeful.
But what was on the stream that they did? What was the quality like? Was it a decent quality or is it?
Yeah, it was good. It seems to be like just somebody got a webcam up or a video cam, but it wasn't buffering or out. It was good. I mean, it's a tenner, which I think it's a bit steep, considering like if you're comparing it to like I don't know a boxing pay-per-view. But no, it was all right. It's nice just to see your team.
It is, yeah, and I think that is going to change even with the restrictions changing at the moment. I think it's going to change. For hearing what the Premier League are losing,
yeah,
which they can afford to lose, £100 million a month, they definitely can afford to lose the Premier League. I don't think lower leagues can.
No.
And they're probably not losing that much because the TV rights aren't as high, but
Bournemouth said last season that if they didn't play to a crowd, they would make a profit. So it's not that bad.
No. I don't know if Mr. Big Sips wants to join. If you can send him the link across if you've got him on.
I can sort it. I'll dive out. Is he still around?
He was a minute ago.
I'll send him a message. I'll send him a link. Hang on. I'll dial out back in. Hang on.
Okay. That was really refreshing. I'm glad I only got a pint of it and not 3 pints. Don't know if I want the brown next though. I've got a couple of others in the fridge. I've got a very old can of Steady Rolling Man, which ran out. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Alright, send to it.
No worries. Oh, he's welcome on.
Right.
I was about to say, I don't know if I want the brown next. I got Chapter's Brown Ale, American Brown, which is 6.9, and I got three and a bit pints of it in a growler.
Well,
I like brown ale.
I'm not a big brown ale fan, but I had Full Circles yesterday. The Kodiak, It was okay.
I've seen that in cans.
Yeah.
Was it all right?
Yeah, I wasn't massive on it, but it's a really good setup down there. We had 2 casks, about 16 keg, and about 10 of them were theirs. It was really good. Massive plant. Massive. First time I've been. Really good.
Mr. Sips says he'll join. I've got it. What's his real name? Well, first name. Not doing full names.
Nathan.
There you go. Well, if Nathan wants to join, he's more than welcome.
You've got the link, Paul. I've just sent you it.
Yeah, just follow it through, and you'll just connect up to your. Either you don't need headphones. It's only in case you get feedback. Some phones will prevent the feedback. So you shouldn't need them. And it just join it through, and it should connect up to whatever. You can do it from your phone. You can do it from a laptop. Doesn't really make any difference. The only thing is, I've never done it from a phone. Greg, do you? You see less though, don't you?
Yeah, you just have to copy the link into like whatever you do on like Safari or whatever if you're doing it on your phone.
Yeah, I think it works on everything, but
it does block out sometimes though, so you might dial out and then back in.
It definitely works on Safari. It definitely works on Chrome.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are you on?
It's something I've never had something on this brewery before. The Watson's Brewery out of Colchester.
Watson's.
Lobo Janjua, West Coast.
Oh, Watson.
Watson's. I was given it as a candidate.
There you go.
Watson.
All right, fella.
How do?
All right, lads.
Yeah.
How you doing? You all right,
Can you hear us?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Got a bad result today, 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday.
Ooh.
Where's the puppy?
It's 'cause
I'm on my usual tipple.
Stella.
Sorry, I'm a Stella man. I love it.
Oh, I can't. It tastes like potatoes to me.
I've been on it for years, man. I just can't come off it.
For me, it always tastes like eating raw potatoes. I get the same with Budweiser.
Can I just say something, right?
Sure.
Right? I haven't been reviewing long, right? But the first man to contact me was Greg. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah. So I am messaging Greg, like not every day, but most days. So yeah, we are still in contact.
I didn't be stalking me.
Oh.
I wish he could join support a better football team.
Someone's got to support them. Right. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just going to go grab another beer.
Crack on.
Where's the puppy?
Do you want me to get him?
Go and get the puppy.
Oh dear, Mrs. is coming up.
Oh.
How are you still standing there? You was necking pints earlier.
Yeah, man. Amazing. I can't chug. I just can't chug. But
I was watching. I was thinking, you are struggling there.
I've got good stamina. I just can't chug.
Come on.
No. Where did your score finish? 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, mate. Crap.
Did you watch it?
Nah, I watch the highlights tomorrow or tonight.
Oh, right.
I got the Yarde fight on, but I'll probably watch it tomorrow as well.
Who's fought so? Has the Heffron fight been on yet?
No, it's on next.
All right. That's the only one I'm interested in. I'm only interested in that fight, but yeah. Mad. I was looking back on. I was talking to one of my pals today because I went to the Katsidis fight when he fought Kevin Mitchell, and your boy fought on the undercard.
Yeah, Craig.
Yeah, he fought on the undercard at Upton Park, but I must have missed the fight because it must have been early on because I think it might have been his debut or very early in his career.
Yeah, he was. Was that when Frank Warren did a proper all English card?
He had Kevin Mitchell was fighting Katsidis for the world title, and he had Chisora was fighting Danny Williams. That was his debut. I was at that show.
Yeah.
It was mad.
Yeah, it is.
I was my mate sells tickets, and we kind of we were right at the back, and we ended up like 3 rows from the front. I was sat next to Frank Bruno for the fight. But
he's like 2 Ridley, so I have to put him down.
Yeah. How old is he?
6 weeks.
Oh.
We was going to pick him up in another week's time, so when he was like just under 8 weeks. But I live in Caerphilly, right, and we're just going to a local lockdown, so we had to get him before the lockdown takes.
Yeah, so I think we're heading that way. Liverpool, and they look like every council's. I thought we might escape it because I'm Sefton Council, so it's not Liverpool. We're 6 miles out, and it was just I thought we were going to escape, but looks like it's going to be every council. So Knowsley, Sefton, the Wirral, they're all it's all going to go. I think next week.
Yeah, there's a few going to do it. I think, but tonight it looks like everyone's out in the pub. It's like they're having their like party. Busy tonight.
He said a load of people that have birthdays next week are all having their birthday parties tonight. That's what they were saying on the radio.
Mad. Still there, like, but yeah.
Yeah. I got to Liverpool last season.
Sorry?
I went to Liverpool last season. My mate I used to work with, he's an Everton fan. And he said he'd go up to Liverpool like a couple of times a season. I was like, the next time you go up, I'll come. So we went up to Goodison Park and we played Crystal Palace. And I was like an Evertonian for that day. And
I'm not an Evertonian.
I know. We were drinking in the Brick. Was it called the Brick?
Yeah. It's not called the Brick, but I know what it is.
That's a dive, isn't it?
It's a proper Everton pub, that.
Proper dive.
Yeah, I don't walk into pubs like that.
There was no seat there, nothing. We had to stand up.
Yeah, proper pub. There is a really good, if anyone ever goes to I've not been in a while. Last time I went with work to the game, that was at Christmas. And work, you go into like the corporate bit, that which you don't need to, because the drinks are included, you don't need to go out to the pub. But usually I go with my uncle or my godfather. There's a pub. It's basically a church hall, that for match days they just make it a pub basically. I don't know whether they do it like a temporary event notice or what, but I tell you what, there was a lot of North Wales Liverpool fans there, and it's the most random, surreal thing I've ever been to. But it's a decent pub.
I think with Liverpool, you get fans all over the UK.
Yeah, you get loads coming in from Scandinavia as well.
Yeah.
How often did you get to games, Adam?
Not that often. 3 or 4 times a season, if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
It's usually like my mate. I used to go more often because my best mate had a season ticket, and if he couldn't go to the game, he would just pass it on to us. My uncle also had a season ticket, so at one point I was going to like 10 games because between the two of them, they would miss at least 5 home games.
Yeah.
Through like weddings or whatever, illness or whatever. But my mate gave his season ticket up because it was costing him £700 a year, and he had baby number 2 on the way, and he just couldn't make it work.
I went when we played during the League Cup about 4 years ago. We took you to penalties, and last time before that I went to Anfield. I went for the FA Youth Cup. That was about maybe 7 years ago. You beat us about 5-0 that night, and we were in the Kop. They put all the Carlisle fans and Liverpool fans in the Kop, and Liverpool fans were giving us the 5-time songs. We won it 5 times, and the Carlisle fans were replying back with we've won the Johnson Paints 1 time, but it was being in the watching Liverpool cheering for Carlisle. But yeah, it was good.
See, I've only ever been in the Kop once, and it wasn't actually for a real game. It was for the Atletico Madrid final, and it was a TV screen. But never get the Kop, never ever. It's either the main stand or the Kenny Dalglish stand, and before that, when it was the Centenary. Yeah. They generally get those stands.
I went for the Merseyside derby in about 95, 96. Because I'm going to let you in on a little secret here, Adam. When I was a little boy, before I got into Carlisle, I did have a soft spot for Liverpool, and I did support them as a glory boy. But it was kind of like Carlisle was my first team and Liverpool was my second team. But my wife and all her family support Liverpool, so I've gone the other way now. So I slag Liverpool off just to piss my wife off and my mother-in-law. So.
I've swapped to that. Mine's out, so I've got no one to, but we come from a very all the families red. There's a couple of blues, black sheep of the families, but they're all red both sides. So I can't really say anything. Have you guys had any of St. Mars from the Desert up in Sheffield?
Yeah,
no,
I have a lot. Yeah,
that
I like the there's a strong ale they do. I'm trying to think of the name. Winter something, I think it's called. That's
not had that one.
Really good.
This is only the second one I've had.
The Pilsner's really good as well. We used to get a lot of it pre-lockdown. My local got their beers in all the time, but
really,
I haven't seen any of it since.
None of them turn up in the local shops around here. I got this one online. I've had Clamp is the only other one I've had. This one's the old school IPA. That it's bloody marmalade in a glass. Literally just a marmalade IPA. No, really good. I say if you like those sort of
nothing since lockdown. They were one of them ones I've seen everything. It was like where we are, like them Cloudwater and One's Beyond, and since lockdown it's just gone dry.
Yeah, Wandy Beyond's a different story. They've gone dry. They've had, I don't know whether they're having financial issues or what, but their releases have slowed way down. They were churning out 4 new beers a month, and now it's 1 every 2 months if you're lucky. The guy who owns it, called Dan, also owns a pub called The Knot, which is just it's like 3 doors down from Deansgate Station. And I don't know whether they, obviously you always keep them as 2 separate businesses, but I think if one's failing, I'm sure he's probably putting more resources into the pub than he is the brewery at the minute. So I think they're keeping to a core range that they do, which is always their big stouts. The big stouts. I know they're doing like a lactose-free stout with a killer whale on it or whatever it is. And then, but they've done a couple of IPA releases, but it's just like sort of really died down. I just don't know what's going on with them.
No, mad. But it's
I enjoyed that.
Some of the breweries that you never, like pre-lockdown, like Verdant Daya, I never saw any of that up here, and now we get it all. It's just
Daya especially.
Just gone and just changed the complete business structure, and you can see the ones who've done really well out of it and the ones who haven't. So I kind of like, I can see some breweries are struggling and I feel for them, but you see some others and they've just absolutely flourished. Like, it's mental.
What were you going to say, Nathan? Sorry.
Nathan? Who's Nathan?
Sorry, Mr. Sips.
Jordan.
See, he said Nathan.
Yeah, Bowman's pissed.
Sorry, Jordan.
Big sip. Yeah, I reviewed the Juice Forsyth earlier, and that was very, very nice. You've done that one before? Brew York, yeah.
Brilliant brewery. If you get chance, their tap room is awesome.
I think I uploaded it. Yeah, I uploaded it about an hour ago. It's quite a decent. There's like a lot of passion fruit in it.
Well, they're brilliant brewery. They really are. But if you get to go, it's 2 floor. They got 20 keg taps on top floor, and then about 5 keg taps and 3 cask lines on the bottom floor. Really, wow. And they have a on-site. It's like a food truck, but it's like they work in their kitchen. So last time we went, it was fried chicken. It was like really spicy fried chicken. It was really good.
Is it actually in York?
Yeah, right in the centre.
Yeah. I thought that it's just like Brew York, because obviously it's in York.
Yeah. It's literally, you walk down, you think it looks like it's right in the centre of York, and you go, and it's like, it looks like an industrial unit, and you literally just go, and the door's there, and then it just opens straight out. It's brilliant. Have you been building?
Like 2 miles outside Tiny Rebel.
Yeah, tiny.
So, I can go there anytime I want, really.
I've been to the Cardiff bar. I've never been to the brewery itself.
The brewery is in the place called Rogerstone in Risca. So I live like about 2 miles outside that. Yeah, so it's like they can do like tours. It's like quite brilliant because it's like a massive bar, and it's like got a glass window all the way through, and you can have a beer and just watch them brew the beers whilst have a beer. It's quite good. It's really good. I think you'll pay £10 for a tour, and obviously you have a tour around, and I think they give you a couple of samples. It's all right.
Sounds good. Have you been to either of them, Greg?
I've been to the Tiny Rebel bar in Cardiff. I ain't been to Brew Yorks. I ain't done a lot of York, to be honest. I've done the Brewdog, obviously, and I've done the Trembling Madness bar. But I ain't done a lot of York.
I went for my 30th, and we did what was York Brewery, sorry, that doesn't exist anymore. It's owned by Black Sheep, and that was weird. It was like it's like a 1960s sitting room with cask pumps. It's very odd.
No, I do like York as a city. Like, it's it's just one of them ones. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get to from where I am. I either have to go to Newcastle and then go to York, or go to Leeds and then go to York if I go on the train. So it's one of them ones which I haven't really done a lot, really. But it's got a good rep though.
It's that line, that Newcastle, that you said go to Newcastle. That's the Newcastle to Liverpool line. York's just on it. It's a bit of a mission for us, but at least it's the direct train.
Yeah. Same with Liverpool. I ain't done Liverpool really. I've done where have I been in Liverpool? I've been to Dead Crafty.
Yeah, most expensive bar in Liverpool. Yeah.
That's right.
There's a whole other section of Liverpool that's the Baltic Triangle, which is it's not way out. It's like a 20-minute walk from the centre, but a lot of people miss it because it's not signposted or anything.
When we went, I think it was what's the one called? Is it Love Lane? I think that was just when we went.
Yeah.
So I kind of just missed it. We were in that area and I just missed it. So, like I say, I did the Dead Crafty and like the Brewdog and that when I was on my Brewdog tour. So, yeah, it's one I need to revisit.
Black Lodge is a superb location.
What's it? Just add a delivery.
I think if I asked my missus to pass me a beer, it'd get launched at my head.
She went to bed and I thought that way then. So I was just going to say to you, I got to go upstairs for a beer. I heard someone walking down the stairs and she just handed me one. What can I say? Phenomenal, isn't it?
No, it hit me unopened square in the head. Guarantee you, that's what if I asked.
But yeah. Adam, you still after the Welsh Cake Stout?
I am, but I think it does turn up now and again up here, so I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for it.
Like I said, I can send that up easy to you. It's always in my local Morrison's.
It's up to you, mate. I can send you some Liverpool beers if you fancy.
Yeah, no problem. Just like I said, if you are looking for that and you're struggling to get it, I can just fly that up to you easy.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, just check the address or whatever. I'm not on Facebook, that's the thing.
Okay.
I'm on Twitter.
I'm also on Twitter, so I will find you.
Yeah, find me, Bromers 180, I think I am.
Okay.
If you are Mersey beers, that's easier to find.
I'm not, no. That's why it's not easy to find. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it.
Bromers 180, I am. BROMERS.
Got you.
Yeah?
Yep. Following you.
Yep. Happy days. When I come off this, I'll follow you back. And
no worries. Sorry, I didn't see what you opened there, Greg. What was it?
It's from Tenby Brewing out of Wales.
Oh, Tenby.
Yeah, mango, citron mosaic, mango white beer. I
didn't realise they were canning. I've had Tenby before, years ago, and it was a 500ml bottle.
It's the first time I've had anything from the brewery. It's quite good.
Very nice. Yeah, it was last time I had it was very traditional. Pretty sure. I had the bitter.
We'll go for bitter.
Yeah, it looks. No, I got it in Beeriff when I was in Swansea.
Okay.
Picked it up down there, so yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, that's a venue I've wanted to go to, but it's a pain in the arse to get to.
It's a pain in the arse. I just wouldn't go.
Oh, really?
It's a dump. Well, he'll say this. He'll say this.
I've not. I was tempted to try their own beers because obviously.
Yeah.
Because.
Sorry, I didn't like doing it on the screen.
Do you know what she said? She said, "Oh, what's his name? So I can go upstairs and watch him on YouTube." I was like, "Mersey Beers."
Yeah. It's on the screen.
Yeah. She's just go upstairs and find it on the phone now.
Okay.
Have we got any people watching or?
One.
Oh, nice.
My channel is really, it's been around for a while, but I've not done much with it. My internet is not great, and I'm going to be upgrading soon, so I'm hoping to do a bit more. Whether I'll do actual reviews, I don't like my own opinion, so I'd rather comment on other people's, because I think that my palate isn't good enough.
I think you just got to be honest, man. If you pick a flavor up, just tell them. And if you find it crap, tell them. Just be honest. That's what I find. That's the whole thing with reviewing, I find. Because like I could watch someone's review and then like I could review it and I'm thinking, well, I didn't find that at all. And it's like I think that's the beauty of reviewing.
Yeah. I started this as a thought of what is your favorite beer snack?
Yeah.
Last week I did a stream. Me and Craig talked about cheese, and Bullman joined as well.
I watched a little bit of it.
So I was going to intend on doing what people think is the best beer snack. What do you think, Jordan?
Peanuts.
Peanuts?
Yeah, like peanuts, yeah.
I'm going to go pork scratchings.
I love pork scratchings.
Yeah, pork scratchings are good as well.
When it's got a hair in as well. No, people don't like that as well.
There's a one I think I can't remember. There's a Coleman's mustard one. I love them.
Okay, I don't know that one.
They're amazing. Crisp wise, the daddy of the crisps is Cheese XL from. Well, they're from Leicester, but we get them up here.
Afton Cheese XL.
I like salt and vinegar. A big fan of Worcester sauce and pickle onion Monster Munch. They're amazing as well.
I don't like them with beer because I think they detach from what the beer tastes because they're so strong. They're really nice, but I wouldn't have them with beer because it just like it really sort of takes away from what I'm drinking.
I'd have them with my Sunday dinner. They're that good.
But no, nuts. I actually got. Hang on, one sec. I got my favourite. These are the best nuts, in my opinion.
There's the suspense.
I want to see what nuts it is. Sensations, honey and sea salt or salt?
Yeah. Honey and salt.
I haven't even seen Walkers doing peanuts before.
99p in Tesco at the minute. Brilliant. They always make you want to drink more, which I think that is a quality sign of a beer snack.
I'll tell you the bar snack I don't see anymore. The mini Ploughmans that you used to get. And they do like 2 crackers and a piece of cheese and a pickled onion in a little wrap, in a little cellophane wrap. I used to love them, but you just don't see them anymore. Oh, you're on mute, Adam.
I didn't do that. I don't know how that happened. There was a pub when I was going to sixth form college, and they used to know on a Sunday, if you went in to watch the match, they'd have bacon butties ready for when they opened for a 12 o'clock game or a half 12 game. You don't see pubs doing that anymore. It really annoys me. Maybe I just go to the wrong pubs.
You still get it. Up here you do.
Yeah.
We had the Rugby World Final. We had curry ready. Do
you want to eat that first thing then?
Yeah, they do like that. Soup, curries, bacon butties, sausage butties. We still get all that up here. Chip butties, yeah. But
yeah,
it's in the estate.
Never see that.
The thing, like the pubs around here, like will do everything for the rugby. It's like if there's like a massive football game on, hardly any pubs on here do anything. If it's a massive rugby event, all the pubs do everything. Obviously, Wales is. I know rugby's our national sport, but if there's any massive football event on, it's like the pubs hardly do anything. It's crazy.
I work really close to St. Helens, so don't tell me about how people love rugby. Yeah. Everyone in the office is rugby mad apart from me.
That's proper rugby though, Adam. It's not the southern rugby. They're like the union.
I like the union. I like both codes actually. Going back to the pubs you was on about, the pub I play darts for, they actually sell boiled eggs. I think it's 50p for a boiled egg, right? And they said, I questioned it one day. They said, why do you sell boiled eggs? He said, because a couple of the old customers, they buy a bag of crisps and put the boiled egg in the crisps and eat the crisps and eat the egg.
That's weird.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, they got a boiled egg.
But he said boiled.
Boiled egg.
Yeah.
Boiled egg.
Yes, pickled.
Boiled.
It's a boiled egg was in vinegar. Pickled.
Yeah. It's boiled egg, but they probably keep it in vinegar, so it's pickled.
It's a pickled egg then. Yeah. I've seen pickled eggs. I've never seen them in crisps. Just sat in the bar though in the jar.
Yeah, they sit in the pot of vinegar, and then when the old guy buys the crisps, he puts it in his bag of crisps.
I've never seen it in the crisps. I've seen but pickled eggs on the bar is standard. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's onions. Odd times. I wouldn't put it in my crisps, no.
No, I wouldn't though.
Yeah.
I see people buy them though and do them in one. Literally, they'll buy it and literally there's no chewing. It's just gone. And that's
the big sip bolt.
Yeah. I can't down a beer. I really struggle. Maybe it's because in my youth I did down beers and it was always shitty Fosters or Heineken or some other rubbish, and it's just like now I don't ever feel like downing a craft beer.
When I started my channel out, I was like, obviously when you finish a review, we've always got a bit left, haven't you? I was like, I'll bolt it. And it was just being carried on and on and on. So I can't do a review without bolting the end of it. This is something I can't stop now.
If you watch Dave the Beer Dad, he does exactly the same. He will drink the entire he drinks the entire beer in a review unless it's a very special stout, and then he won't.
I thought it was the only one.
No, he does. He's done it for ages. He does an IPA. He'll do the whole thing in it.
I thought I was the only one. Damn.
You got to check Dave. Dave's got a good channel. You got to check
Dave. Dave's really good.
Yeah.
He's a funny fella to go on the piss with as well. He's very funny. He'll start. When he gets very drunk, he starts telling you a story, but he doesn't finish the story. just gets so far. He's brilliant though. He's a good lad. So are you generally a Stella person at weekends then? Is it just?
Yeah, that's my go-to. That is, yeah. That's my go-to drink. I do like a wide range of drinks, but if I'm gonna have a session, like I haven't had a session today. I've just had a couple of beers all day watching the football. I've been drinking Stella all day, so
yeah,
it's just my go-to.
The guys, and I know Craig was talking about yesterday on his stream about Rheinbacher. That's something. That's something I would session, but I just at the minute because of lockdown, there's so much beer out there. I just don't. I always think I've got like a load of stuff, so I'm just like, Do I really want to buy a full pack of Rheinbacher? Probably not. But I will do eventually, just not at the minute.
I've been drinking a lot of Super Bock as well lately. I like that stuff.
That's really. I drink that on holiday.
Super Bock,
yeah. Went to Malta and I did quite a few bottles of that.
Well, I don't know, what was it? Heavily? Is it Heavily? That's lovely. The Belgian.
Heavily, yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a lager, isn't it? Though Heavily.
Yeah.
It's a lager with Belgian yeast.
Yeah.
So yeah. Is it Scottish brewer? Remember correctly?
I'm not sure.
I think it's from Belgium, but
it's Belgian, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Originally, whether it's brewed here or not, I don't know. But
I reviewed it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't remember.
All right, okay. Yeah, I've had it before. Been a while.
It used to be one of the best ones in our restaurants up here, so now it's in Tesco. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. I think I got it from like the little Tesco by me as well. Just a big bottle. Wow. Is it? Sorry.
The fun starts again one day with all the new ones.
Oh yeah, well the new Tesco beers. Some people have had them already. I've seen on some of the forums on Facebook.
Yeah.
Some people have managed to get them in their local Tesco already. I'm like, that was pretty quick. The one that stuck out was the Pomona Island. Who's doing the collab with them? Is it Salt?
Yeah.
Salt Pomona. Yeah. That already, someone already had it. I was like, it's not due out yet. Have you got it already? But I think some people.
The Morrisons. I think I had about 5 of them before they were out officially. So.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my god. My phone's going crazy. Yeah, I was like, Greg was like, oh, they're coming in the Morrisons on Monday. I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, I probably went to my local Morrisons. Couldn't see him. I was like, but Greg's already uploaded like 3 or 4 of them. I was like, what?
Definitely some inconsistency. When I went to the one in St. Helens by work, and it was the only one I could get was the stout.
Let me check my fridge. I'll see what I got now. I think I got 3 in there, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll be back now.
It's weird though, because the Buxtons, the Dragon Slayer, or whatever it's King Slayer, they've never been up here, and they're on sale now because they're reduced. We've never seen them, so
they're in my local Tesco for $2.50. Both that and the stout as well.
I've got this one left to review.
That's a very good beer, but it was from the last one. It's very nice though. This from the last release.
But this was only new to my knowledge this week. I never had it down here, so that's quite new to me. And
it's all right. Do you like grapefruit?
I don't mind a grapefruit, yeah.
Shitload of grapefruit in that.
I'll probably get them done tomorrow.
I'm a big Simon fan. I had the micro IPA yesterday because I was driving the half mast. That was quite decent. 2.8. Just did the whole can with a cottage pie, and then I had to drive home.
I've still got this here as well.
Butty Batch is all right.
Butty Batch. I've had that for like 2 weeks now. I just haven't got time to review it.
Feel like a golden ale?
Yeah, that's a golden ale.
Yeah, decent. That went far.
I got a beer fridge upstairs, which that's actually quite full. So I probably got about 20 to 30 different things in my house just to review. Just trying to bring in time to do everything. It's just hard work.
I've been told that there's no room for a beer fridge. I've got one shelf and a cupboard. I've got a cupboard in a massive sideboard. That's all I'm allowed.
I've got. I'm about the same.
Sorry, you broke up there.
I'm sorry, I'm the same. I've got about a shelf and a cupboard as well. It's not the best. And I've got 3 deliveries coming this week, so.
I picked 2 up. I got 2 delivered to my mum and dad's because I got the 2 all 50% again from my mum and dad's because I'm naughty and I didn't want to pay the full price again. And then Lancashire Bottle Shop, based in Chorley, they will only do a 15-mile radius. Our parents are 14.6 miles away, so they got 2 boxes this week.
What have I got coming? I've got the 2 all order coming. I've got the Red Elephant crowdfunder from Truro.
Oh yeah.
We've got that coming. So there's Verdant. What's the other one? There's a Belgian triple in it. It's what do you call them? Woodman's Wild Ales. It's got one of them in it.
Yeah, I had 2 big ones from them. They were decent.
Yeah, I can't remember the brewery is in it. And I've done an Impy Stout order this week because I wanted one of the Nerd Brewing ones that's doing the round. So I've got.
Did you get the Emperor's one?
I didn't get it. I did have it. I stalled on it.
It's still available. I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Did you get it try to get it from Optimism?
The Optimism one sold out. So I bought some off. What's it called? Suds and Soda.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. And then I seen it in Bottles and Books, but I'd already put an order in, so I'm like, no.
It's still on Bottles and Books. They've got about seven left, I think.
Right. I'm tempted. Like it does sound good. Like, but fancy do it. I fancy stock. It's at that time of year where I'm stocking up on the Imperial Stouts at the moment.
I'm stocking up because I'm worried about going into local lockdown.
Well,
I'm trying to get a shitload of local stuff in.
Next month, next month for my 40th, I'm stopping in the Brewdog Hotel now in Aberdeen. We've just got that sorted now. So hopefully we're not.
Will they've come out? Aberdeen came out of lockdown last week, didn't they? Yeah. They had local lockdown until last week. Well, as I was saying before, this brown ale that I've got in a growler, I went from a local. It's a brand new local bottle shop. I say local. Who's someone? Who's Dan?
Dan Morris. I think that's my best mate.
Okay. I'd like to add him. He's trying to connect, but he hasn't connected his microphone or camera, so I can't add him to the stream yet. When he puts his microphone and camera on, I can add him on, but he hasn't.
I just tried to share the link to my WhatsApp to see if he could watch it because he's in his house board. I think I might have shared this link, another WhatsApp link. I might have made a mistake there.
All right. Yeah, you need to share the YouTube. He could have jumped on. I don't mind. But he didn't do the microphone. He has to do either microphone or camera. Otherwise, you can't add them to StreamYard.
I'm just asking him now, joining with Mike.
Just tell him to go on YouTube and watch it.
Yeah. I think I sent the wrong link. I did. Obviously, I sent the wrong link.
That's all right.
It's channel tonight, Adam.
Yeah, who was it? I missed it because, as I said, I was stuck in traffic, so I didn't see.
You had Dean on tonight.
Oh, Dean! I thought Dean had stepped back and.
Yeah, Well, yeah, but it was just nice to see him again. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it was nice to see him. He's back on. Yeah.
I don't know if Jordan's seen any Dean reviews. Dean is very good. I do enjoy Dean's reviews, but I know he, personal reasons, took a step back.
Yeah.
Was it 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago?
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why he stopped reviewing. I don't know. Oh, I did say personal reasons. So yeah.
Yeah.
Don't really
it was just it was just personal reasons. As far I don't know what it is. What you just say personal reasons. At the end of the day, family comes first, doesn't it? Really. So you've got to. But yeah, if you see any St. Mars, either of you, the old school IPA, if you like a marmalade IPA, 6.2, that was really decent. Really was. It went quickly.
Pills, that was the one I was thinking of, Adam. If you see that pill,
sorry, I will. I'll keep an eye out.
It's one of the best pills I've had. That was by them.
I still rate the Colonel. The Colonel Pilsner was really good. I can't remember what hop it was. It wasn't the Muteca one. I think it was Ella.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was the Ella pills. That was really good.
Was it the SARS?
They only got. I don't think so. I thought they've only got 2 out, unless it was the Feeder. Was that one? Yeah. That's the aged lager. I say aged. What is it? 6 months to take to brew it, and then 6 weeks to brew it, and then they kept it in the feeders for 6 months or something stupid like that. I haven't had any of them yet. This was just a straight Ella Pilsner. It was really good. Colonel are just solid. I don't see enough of them up here.
We get friendly, but because I'm always chasing the new, they're a nightmare with Untapped.
Oh, because they just whatever hops, whatever they got on hand, so they just go no. Whatever percentage. I
can't think I've ever had a bad beer by them.
I don't know if Jordan's aware of the Colonel. They're a weird brewery, Jordan, from London. They just put whatever hops they have on hand in a bottle, and the percentage is somewhere between this percentage and that percentage. Sometimes you'll get an IPA and it's 7.5, and it's just like, all right. And then you'll go on Untapped and it's like, should be 6.2. But on that occasion, someone put too much malt in or too much hops in, and the percentage just went up another 0.7%. They're lovely. Yeah. But it's always brilliant beer. It's just, you don't know what hops they say what hops it is, but you never know. I've ordered beer before, and the beer that's arrived is a different hop to what I've ordered.
You don't know what you're ordering.
You just ordered the IPA, and it's whatever hops they got that week.
It's crazy. This one, I have to send him upstairs now.
Can't even take him out for walks yet. Too small.
No. He's got his jabs a week Monday, so we can't do nothing.
No.
Well,
what breed's that?
He's a lurcher.
Yeah, you can see from his nose.
Yep. You can see him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We very nearly had some Skye Terrier puppies last week. We're looking for a dog.
It's funny. We had a street party for VJ Day. Do you know?
Yeah.
And I was talking to the guy opposite. He's a copper. And I was like, and his lurcher ran out. I was like, oh my God, they're amazing. They're amazing. He goes, oh, you after some? Because my ex-wife she's got a litter. I was like, oh yeah, amazing. I was like pissed I was. He's like, next Thursday, I'll take you over to have a look. So he texted me the next morning, oh, are you still up for coming over to look at the litter? I was like, yeah, no problem. So I went over. I was like, oh, I got to have one now. That's the reason I have one. So yeah, he's lovely. He is lovely.
Are you crate training?
No, he's got mats.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 6 weeks old, right? And unless he's excited, he pees everywhere. But if he's like calm, he won't pee on the mats.
Yeah.
So he's quite good. And yeah, he's sleeping like.
Oh. He's only little.
No, I do want to go. I just can't. While we're working at home, it's good. But if we have to go back to the office, I don't know. I can't do it. But I do.
Yeah.
I do want a dog.
Well, we found out my partner's going to be working from the home until at least the end of next year, not even the end of this year. So that's why we're looking. I think she's going to be working at home full time by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I think Jake's joining shortly as well.
Yeah, if I am going to be working at home, I would get one. But it's just we're at the moment. We're still in that. Are we going to be staying in? Are we not? We're in that mode at the moment.
Yeah, well, I know I'm going back eventually. At the moment, I'm on a 3-week rotation, so I'm doing 1 week in, 2 weeks at home.
How are you finding going in?
All right. Yeah, I went in.
Yeah.
I went in last week, and I'm in next week before it goes to a 3-week. So it's been all right. Did all last weekend, and I'm doing all next weekend, and then I'm at home after that for 2 weeks. It's been okay. It's just weird because we've got plexiglass screens up in the office. It's just odd. I'm not sitting at my desk. I'm sitting the corner of where somewhere else sits. It's just weird. Just odd.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to take him upstairs now. He's doing fidgety, right?
I don't think he knows how to mute and what's the name is screen. How's your mango going down?
It is a strange one. I mean, we're at the point now where they're not telling us to go back, but if you want to go back, you can go back.
Yeah,
and you can put a slot. So that's kind of where we're at the minute. So, I mean, I'm okay working at home at the minute.
Yeah,
I kind of got over the wanting to murder my wife.
So mine works literally about 15 centimeters away from here, which is where I work.
Yeah.
It's just, and she's got 3 screens. I have just a laptop.
Yeah.
Because their job's very visual. So she's got 2 monitors and a tablet. It's just ridiculous. Whereas I'm just working from a standard laptop. It's just, it's weird, but people deal with it. It's just how it is. Yeah. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to get another drink. That IPA just shot down. I'll be back in a sec.
Cool. What team chef's that?
Who's he?
Who is he?
New York.
New York City.
Yeah.
Is that who Frank Lampard played for?
Did he? I'm not sure. Did he?
Pirlo.
New York City, yeah. I think Pirlo's up there, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because, a few years back, me and my best mate was like, we used to buy each other random football shirts for Christmas and birthdays. I was like, that's how we just started collecting random football shirts. So you sometimes see me on a review with wearing a random football shirt.
Mine are from holidays. I pick them up when I'm on holiday. So like I've got Halley from Egypt and Club Americas from Mexico. Just when I'm on holiday. I don't source them. Only wear other than that, I don't only wear the Carlisle or in England, but yeah. Sometimes I like my American football as well, so I wear my Seahawks. But yeah,
I can't get into that. I just can't get into it at all.
Well, I never liked it, and then when we bought the house, I wanted to get into another sport to justify Sky Sports. So I said, right, I'm gonna get into American football. So we put all the teams in a hat, and I drew out the Seattle Seahawks, and within 2 years they won the Super Bowl. So I kind of got lucky. I picked like a Man United, Man City equivalent, but it's good. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like me football. I like me boxing. I like me rugby league. I like American football, but I can't get into rugby.
Whoa.
Just can't.
And football, dart, boxing, snooker.
What do you think of the darts change where they got rid of one federation? It's all going into one.
Yeah, the PGO was dead, wasn't it? I played a lot of darts. I played a lot of BDO competitions. And yeah, it's struggling, man. It's a struggling organisation.
Do you think just Corona just killed them off?
Nah, it was dead before that.
It's struggling. The good thing that the BDO had was they had the county circuit. So you play for your county, whereas with the PDC, you don't have that county route for like semi-professionals. So in that, if they're going to bridge the gap between the pubs and the arenas, then fair play. But I don't know how that's going to work.
There's another company who've just taken over. I think it's WDF, is it? I think they're going to be like the new BDO. So I think they.
What was the one that Sky did? And it was just like Sky had the exclusivity on it, and it was like Legends almost. I can't remember what it was called.
I'm not sure. Obviously, they do the PDC, don't they? But I can't think of the Legends.
I'm sure Wolfie came back as well.
PDC, and then you had like Unisport and BBC had the BDO. Then he had the Grand Slam tournament where they had the
maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, the Grand Slam. They have like that's still going ahead now. The Grand Slam, but they're having Wayne Warren, who won the last World Championships, and they're having is it Lisa? No, Lisa Ratson. What's the Japanese lady? Suzuki. They're the only two BDO players, and then everything else is going to all be PDC. They are going to carry on that. I think this might be the last year.
Is it? Was she Dutch? The other lady that was in the darts, the blonde lady. What was her name? Was she Dutch?
Anastasia.
Yeah.
She's Russian.
Dobromyslova.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's Russian.
Yeah.
I dip in and out of the darts. I do because my mates. I take it or leave it. I do like the characters when you get him and you get a proper character. That I'm a massive wrestling fan, so when someone's got like a proper gimmick and it's like doing on the darts, that's I say Wolfie. That is a brilliant gimmick for him.
Yeah, we went to the darts at Wolverhampton for my stag do. It was epic. And but my crowning glory was we went to Premier League one year, all dressed as superhero. We were on the front row, and I was Banana Man. And, I had a 5-foot inflatable banana, and I whacked Phil Taylor clean in the face with the banana when he was doing his walking. And I just went out, whack, give him the big old proper one on it. And like every time the camera went out to the crowd, I waved, I put the banana up in the air so everyone could see this big inflatable banana. And Sid Bell on the commentary went, Adrian Lewis is dancing contest tonight. Never mind that, there's a banana in the crowd.
We were supposed to get I was supposed to get married in June, but obviously that got cancelled. So my stag do was in March, and we went to Butlins for the UK Open. And a week after my stag, everything went into lockdown. So he's like, quite lucky to fit my stag in. So next year, we think we're going to go again. I have 2 stags.
So you're going to get 2 stag do's?
Yeah.
My mate's doing the same. I'm a groomsman for my mate. And we went to bloody Bratislava for his stag do because he was supposed to get married to a month ago. We went to Bratislava for his stag do. His best man arranged it. But he's not the best. He's the best man, but he's not the greatest person to arrange things. So I helped him out. And now my mate goes, I'd like an actual stag do. I was like, we went to Bratislava. That's an actual stag do. And he was like, yeah, but I'm not getting married till next year. Can we go around Chester? Can you sort it out? And I was like, I'm not the best man. I'm just a groomsman. And he was like, yeah, but can you just sort it out? I just like, right, okay. So that's Craig's watching tonight. He can't join apparently, but he's watching. You see these. The UK Open, it might have been the UK Open. I can't remember. I remember it was just Sky saying it was exclusive to Sky.
UK Open, that's why I just went to in March, which that's in Minor Butlins.
Okay.
FA Cup draw?
Yeah, it's the FA Cup draw, yeah, it is.
Okay. And Interbrews, these guys are from Texas. I watched some of their stuff. It's really good. These guys are Texas beer reviewers. Yes, I did say pro wrestling. I am a massive pro wrestling fan. I'm usually wearing a pro wrestling t-shirt, but at the moment I'm wearing Captain America t-shirt. Yeah. You guys not. I used to follow WWE a lot, and then I kind of went to more local independent stuff.
I don't watch WWE. I don't follow it, but I follow the UK a little bit because of Target. Because I used to go to Target. When Target was knocking about, I do go. So I do know all the British wrestlers. So a lot of the British ones who are in NXT UK, I've seen most of them in the flesh wrestling. So like I've seen the likes of the Coffees and Grado and whatnot, because I used to go up to ICW a little bit. So yeah,
I nearly went to Target. I knew a guy that lives not far from you, actually, Greg, called Eden, and he was like, I met him at. Yeah, I know. Not anymore. Used to. That was weird. That, by the way, when we became friends on Facebook and we were like mutual friends, I was like, I knew he was from Carlisle, and I know Carlisle's not massive, but I was just like, all right, okay. Yeah, I just thought it was weird that you guys knew each other. Yeah. But we met in Newcastle. I became Defiance, but at the time it was CPW event. We went out on the piss. It was a good night.
Was that with Jason Prime in that one, or Primate, whatever he called himself?
He was, but we didn't go on the piss with him. He went straight back to the hotel.
I know my.
Sorry?
No, I know of him and a few of the other ones from. Who's the one from out there? He looks like, I'm going to sound terrible here. He looks like the fella who used to be off Brookside.
You have to be more specific. There was quite a few fellas in Brookside.
Mick off Brookside. He was and he was on ICW. He's on NXT UK, you know. I think he tagged with Primate, but his name's gone. Can't think of his name.
Where's he from? What accent? What accents he got?
Scouse. No, he's from Leeds. He's from Leeds. He's from Leeds.
Okay.
Right, it's gone. I'll get it. It'll come back to us. I'll message you in the morning because it'll.
Wasn't Martin Kirby, was it?
That was him.
Wasn't Martin Kirby, was it?
No. He's from North. I worked with him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just because you're both bald people work together.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it was random. I didn't even know he was a wrestler. I was messaging him one day at work and he had the same name. And I just happened to say, I know somebody who wrestles with that name. And he goes, yeah, I wrestle by my real name.
He's retired now.
Yeah, he was doing New Japan for a little bit.
Yeah, but I think he retired through injury. I think he knew his injury was imminent, and he tried to get the last little bit out in New Japan before he had to retire. My favorite wrestler of all time, it's got to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I like Bret. I like Bret Hart, and I've met Bret Hart.
Scotty Joe Hottie, mine was.
He's funny. I wouldn't. Fair enough. Got to do the will.
I know. I was into my wrestling, but I think I got that age of thinking, yeah, it's quite fake. So I just started drifting off it. Then I got into my boxing.
I like boxing. I don't watch a lot of the. I generally watch sort of the box office stuff. I won't watch.
I got a card on now, but I'm not really watching it.
I want to watch.
BT Sport got a card on now. I thought I watched it, but I'm not.
Fury's my boy.
Yeah, man. That's my name, my puppy and I, Fury.
He's got a lot of issues, hasn't he? Tyson Fury.
I think he's came over a lot of it. I think he's kind of.
You reckon?
He's embraced a lot of it. I watched his first fight, and I just thought I saw him fight a guy called Belen Ngozi on the undercard of Froch Pascal, and I've never seen a heavyweight move like him. And I just said he's going to win a world title, and I've never said that on anybody's debut ever in my life. It's the first time I've ever said it. I said he's going to win a world title, and I was proved right. I followed him from the first fight. I've seen every single fight either. Well, I've seen it live either at home or at the venue. He's my main man.
I was the same. I was, because I watched. I don't think I've missed a Tyson Fury fight, and he was at the same time. Him and David Price were coming up the ranks, and I used to work with a guy, and he bet me £100. He had David Price, and I had Tyson Fury. We had a £100 bet. Which one of them two would become a world champion first? And we shook on the bet, and then he handed his notice in. I've never seen him since. So that guy owes me £100. But like I said, David Price was knocking everyone out. It was like, yeah, that's a stupid bet to make. I was like, no, I'm seeing through that, because David Price was just knocking bums out, wasn't he? Like, but Tyson Fury, you could just see something. He had something different, and his movement, his footwork. He's incredible.
Did you watch him on Celebrity SAS? Who Dares Wins?
But that was Tony Bellew, eh? That was Bellew.
Was it Bellew? Oh, well, Bellew. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you see him? Did you see Bellew on that? He got a
Oh my God! I thought he's headshot. He's headshot.
I think he's got a lot of anger issues, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Joshua beats Fury.
No chance. I can't see it at all.
Joshua's quicker.
No, yeah, but you got to hit him first.
Fury's got the reach.
Adam, I'll ask you a question, right? Who hits harder, Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua? You think, personally?
Wilder.
And Wilder hit Fury with his hardest punch, yeah? And Fury got up. I just think Fury back. I think Fury knocks Anthony Joshua out.
The age Fury is now, I think Joshua has more stamina to beat him over 10 or 12 rounds.
I can't see it.
I know he looks about 70, but he's only. He looks older than me. He's younger than me. I don't like him.
How old's Joshua though? Is he like? He's like 28, isn't he?
28.
Joshua's about 31, 29, something. Joshua's
28. I think he's 28.
Joshua's a lot older, younger than him.
No.
30. 30 Joshua is.
No, Fury's 30, isn't he? What's Fury at 31?
Yeah, he's 30.
30.
Joshua's 31 next month.
Oh, wow.
I used to look that good when I was 31 too.
The future of heavyweight boxing is Daniel Dubois. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Same way.
There is literally 18 months between them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm in the middle because I'm also 31.
I'm 30. Nearly 31.
I'm 32 in 2 months.
Come on, Greg. Show your age.
You broke up there. Nobody heard.
Old bastard.
Oh, going, mate. Look. He's going.
You're the same on the front side. You're walking up there from McDonald's there.
Oh, there's a reason behind this, that.
Yeah, but the more you wear hats, though, the more it comes. So,
of course. Yeah.
My granddad was in his 80s, and our family is receding hairlines, and his receding hairline ended here, but he kept his fringe, so he was fine until the wind blew. That's my plan. Just keep growing my fringe.
I had hair on my wedding photo.
Was it like a number one?
As soon as I got married, the hair got shaved off.
Who wins? Fury, Joshua. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, past that.
No. All right. This brown ale is really nice. From Chapter Brewing, out of Runcorn.
I'm tempted to do a video.
I'm not a big brown ale fan. I think the best one I had, there was like an imperial one that Carl Water did. That was like a Mars bar or something.
Yeah, I remember that. This one, 6.9. It's very malty, very sweet. It's quite a sweet brown ale. But I picked up. So at the moment, I'm doing a box for Greg as we agreed, and I picked up. I know you like a bit of West Coast. So I got Chapters West Coast for you. So that's going in your box. Pick that up today, as well as their Imperial Stout.
Cool. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, I like all that. I don't think I found the type of beer I don't like. I think the only one that I struggled with is that I had one of them lichen tanners, how you pronounce it? The sour smoke beers.
Yeah, the smoky beers. Yeah, I was going to say.
Wood smoke ones, but other than that, I've never found a beer style I don't like. But I don't know. I'm not big on malt heavy beers, and there's a massive profile. I think with a lot of brown ale.
But you love bitters. You love bitters, and they're massively malty.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about brown ales. I think maybe I drank too much Nuki Brown when I was younger, and
Nuki Brown is shit. It's a shit beer. It really is.
I know it's dog shit.
Yeah.
Newcastle Brown.
Yeah.
Have anyone tried that? Is it Aldi or Lidl? They've done the new Bridge Brown Ale.
It's the same. It's exactly. I guarantee it's exactly the same.
I was going to do a video with Newcastle Brown and New Bridge Brown just to see the comparison.
New Bridge is gone. Surprisingly, in Aldi, New Bridge is gone. Nuki Brown Ale is in. Yeah, because Nuki Brown Ale is in Aldi.
Wow. I was going to do a video, man, but I bet someone's done that, haven't they?
I don't think so.
No?
Trust me. I watch a hell of a lot of YouTube. I don't believe anyone's ever done that.
I was going to do the comparison: Newcastle Brown Ale and Newbridge Brown Ale, but
you better get to your Aldi, because if they've got Newbridge, they're not getting any more in.
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check.
Now I've got Greg a couple of bitters as well, because I know he likes bitters.
Cool. I don't know what it is. Just I haven't had much of it because of lockdown, and like the pubs now, where we are now in Carlisle, they're struggling with cask. The national people who deliver, they're not delivering the beers, so you're drinking pretty much the same cask ale all the time. And it's good that they're supporting local businesses. I'm not trying to sound like twiny about it, but you're just going to see the same casks all the time unless you're going Wetherspoons, which I'm staying out of for political reasons. So
it's not political reasons. They just can't pay their staff.
That's I agree with that. Yep. Since the old March and the lockdown and what he did to his staff, I haven't been one since. I don't think I've been one since.
Exactly the same, mate. Exactly the same.
It's annoying. Liverpool, because they have, at the moment, they're probably the best cask bars in Carlisle, but just you drink the same. I mean, Carlisle Brewing. I don't know if you've seen Northern Southern's beer review the other day when he done gold and the bottle exploded. And
really? I haven't watched it. I saw it come up on my feed, but I didn't watch it.
It's a 2-part video, I think.
Really?
He's done a beer review this week of Carlisle Brewing called Spun Gold. So we've only got one brewer in the city, Carlisle, and they're called Carlisle Brewing Co. And he was at a garden centre about a couple of weeks back in Carlisle, and he picked up a few of their beers. First one he's done, and it just blew up on the video. So he's put the video up of it exploding, and then he's done another video of his beer review of it, and he said he enjoyed the beer, but it's that's a great showcase for my city. Yeah, just an exploding beer on this channel, but yeah.
Well, to be fair, I was shit scared because if you watched James's unboxing the other day, the ones I sent him in Sweden, and
yes,
I was shit scared because the Carnival one, Peter took. I dropped two of the sours off at Peter, and they both exploded. So I was shitting myself because I sent James the IPA, and I was like going, oh, "It's gonna fucking explode," because they do hand canning. So it's like it's similar to a Crowler machine, but it comes out straight from the fermenter. It goes straight into the can, and they can it, but it's like a physical lever arch that they pull down to can it. I know St. Mars do exactly the same. I think it's more or less the same machine that St. Mars do. And the St. Mars I got had I'm not going to say it, but yeah, prolapse bottom, essentially, because it bulged out at the bottom. But yeah, that's the thing with hand canning. And I was like going, right, okay, well, I'm going to pack it as much as I can and see if that explodes, it won't harm the rest of the beer. And I was really worried because it's like, I say, the hand canning it, and it looked fine. And I was just like, I literally worried for about, because it was on a slow delivery as well, because I didn't want to pay 50 quid because that's fucking ridiculous. I paid, it wasn't much more than it was said in the UK. It was a 3 to 5 day though, rather than 48 hour. And I was just like, oh shit. And it went via Germany. And it went to 2 different places. It went to Essex first, then to 2 places in Germany, then Denmark, and then it went over the bridge to him in Sweden. And I was like going, this fucking can's going to burst at some point. At some point, it's just going to explode in the box. Luckily, it didn't. So I'm really hoping he put it in the fridge because it could go off at any point.
No, when I done my box with Harry, when he worked for days, well, were fine. And then when he done the review, I don't know what happened. They must have popped the cans because they just swelled up. So I've never.
Yeah.
I watched that. Yeah. Is the Hell's? Was that a Hell's lager you sent him?
Yeah, from Fell.
Yeah, he said. I think Greg said the Hell's lager. And it was swollen at the top, wasn't it? Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is Harry's got a separate beer fridge. Harry's got a separate beer fridge in his understairs cupboard. That's why I was like going, I don't understand why it's exploded. And apparently he literally took it out the fridge, put it on the side, and then it did it. Which is super weird.
I mean, his fridge temperature can be really, really low.
I say I don't know. It's just one of those under counter things in his understairs cupboard.
My beer fridge upstairs, right? It's a Budweiser one. If you put anything right at the back, it totally freezes. You've got to leave an inch gap. I was like, so it's crap. So I got to try and reach over to get the cold ones. But then if you put it right in the front, they're not even cold. I was like, I've got to get rid of it.
I say I'm struggling because the one I've got at the minute, our actual fridge, the shelf I've got is the weird shelf between the and the rest of the shelves. It's like the bottom shelf. The problem is if you do put stuff at the back, you do get icicles on it, and especially the bottom end of bottles, because I have to put bottles lying down horizontally because they won't fit otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And the bottles get the icicles on the bottom of the bottle, and it's just for stouts and stuff like that. It's no good.
Perfect.
Can't drink stouts really cold.
No. I if I review a stout, I chuck them in the fridge for maybe 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, then I take it out. Just so it just has a little slight chill.
I'm gonna take another beer out in a bit because I'm less than halfway on this.
Yeah.
You Greg, on a struggle bus yet? Is Greg on a struggle bus?
No, I'm on it.
Did you all watch that famous live stream with Scott Real Ale when Simon was absolutely trolleyed?
Oh, was that the 110%?
No. I think they done 10 Duvals.
Yeah.
It was so cringeworthy. I was like, oh my God.
I didn't watch it, no.
My missus went to bed and I was like, nothing on telly. So I flicked her on the telly and I was like, oh, what am I watching? What am I watching?
They gave it a good go.
Yeah, they did give it a good go. It's just like, but Greg, you made a massive point saying he is the face of real craft beer. He shouldn't be doing that online.
Well, I don't know. The thing is, Simon's a very energetic character, and it's about it's about being a show. I think he's very good at being energetic and stuff. And Simon wants to be the face, and he is technically because he's got the biggest followers of his channel. So you've got to respect him for it.
He's the most popular guy on YouTube, isn't he? Yeah.
Simon's channel's very good at catering for people who've got a passion interest in beer, and I think he's very good at dealing with that. So you've got to respect him for that, really, I suppose.
Of course, yeah. Well, he does the biggest numbers overall, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, but like I say, he's done it for a long time, and he's very good at that. Like I say, he's a bit of he's good at that showman thing. So you've got to. That's his forte, really, isn't it?
As Rob Hopsine likes to let him know, though, he isn't the original, as he likes to think.
No.
But he is the one. I agree. He is the one that whatever he has done, he is the one that is the face
as well.
Yeah. I think that's what he was in his previous career. Was he a carpenter previously? And that
ex-serviceman, then carpenter, I think, wasn't he? Yeah.
I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment on that.
The forces, man. When he in the forces.
I'm not going to comment on that because I got told something that's not.
Okay.
Yes, he was in the forces.
Was he a cadet? Was he
for some time? But I'm not going to comment on any more than that. But yeah.
You've got give the guy some respect. I say him sometimes, but yeah, he is. He's number one. He does the most numbers. You have to go respect him for that. And he's a face. He's a face. Every time you type a beer in to review, he's done it. So you got to give it. I mean, he's done a lot.
He markets himself well.
Yeah.
I definitely think you could. There are beers that he hasn't done.
It's quite a few. Yeah.
I could probably name 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liverpool beer scene. One of the reasons why I like to send boxes out is because Liverpool beer scene until the last 6 months, nobody gives a shit, and it's one of those things that stuck in my grill, and it was just like, it's one of those. We have decent brewers, and it's just like nobody cares, and you get areas like. You get certain areas where they're just like not really a decent brewer, but people know about them. It's one of those things.
Sorry, the Heffron fight just started, Greg.
Was it?
Yeah, it just started on.
I'll catch it. I'll catch it later.
Yeah, right. If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
What's it fight?
No, I've got it in like the background, so I can sort of watch it.
I'm probably going to finish it in the next 13 minutes.
13 minutes or 30?
Yeah, 13. 1-3.
Oh.
Keep it at a cool 2.
Yeah.
And then I know, and you said, Greg, you don't really like brown ales, but this is really good, really malty, really sweet. It's really good brown ale.
I love bitter and I love mild, but I don't know what it is about brown ale.
American browns. That's what you're gonna look for. An American style brown.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get the sweetness that you get from a mild.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to delve a bit more.
What was the one I was thinking of the other day?
I mean, at the minute, although I don't see a lot of them, I'm loving Vienna lagers at the minute.
Yeah, brilliant. I could have got, instead of getting this, I could have got Carnival do a Vienna lager. They haven't canned it yet. They only do it on keg and crowler. And I could have got it tonight, and I was just like, it was very nice, but it's like a proper it's a very dirty Vienna lager. It's unfiltered, it's unfined. It's got chunks. I've never seen chunks in a Vienna lager. It was really nice, but it was really caramelly, but it had like a load of sediment in it. It was nice.
Yeah.
Especially for 4.2.
Yeah. I enjoyed the one I had yesterday from Full Circle. Like, that was very good. So I had one when I was in Bristol the other week. I had one of Left-Handed Giants and from their brew pubs, and it was very good. So yeah, I think I need to delve into Vienna lagers a bit more at the moment.
Yeah, it's just that caramel malt with the Pilsner malt.
Yeah,
just brilliant.
No, they're good. No, they're good. But they just, like I said, you just don't see a lot of them. You know, you see like the Brooklyn lager, which they classify as one, but that's about it, really. You're just not.
Yeah.
You're just not really accessible.
It's a really unpopular style. You You're talking to someone that loves black IPAs, and that's a really unpopular style at the minute.
Well, you know, I like them as well.
I want to try the Salopian. I've done one. I think it's like called Black Web or something like that.
That one.
Really, it's like I think it's it's not a big one though. It's like 5.2, something like that. It's like a really low ABV black IPA. Maybe 6. 6 might be.
But I think at the minute, I was talking to one of the fellas who buys in the bars that I go in. It was like, at the minute, it says we're just going to buy session IPAs, pale ales, till we get back on our feet, 4.5%, 5%. So I thought that under normal circumstances, that beer would rock up here easy. But I think until at the moment, they're just a lot of the bars are playing it safe and steady. And you see it when you look at the top lists. There's not a lot of basically like.
I still haven't had the bitter. Is it Darwin? Is it bitter?
Yeah.
I still haven't had that yet.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I haven't had that yet. It does turn up in cask now and again.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I do. I think they're they're underrated, really. The kind of
absolutely.
But they are a good brewer.
They're one of those ones that do traditional and craft side by side, and you know that through their white label series or black label series. Sorry. Paper Planes, brilliant New England pale, really great beer.
Yeah,
but they're one of those ones that can literally do both. I think it's rare.
Yes, no, I'd agree with that.
The other one that I've seen recently that I nearly bought online was Round Corner. I think they're Market Harbour, Leicestershire way.
I'm not familiar with them.
They seem to be getting a bit of a hype. Just a little bit. They're like one of those ones that straddle between cask brewer and craft brewer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure they're from Market Harbour, Leicestershire way. But as I say, there's a crap load of Welsh brewers that are coming out at the minute. That are maybe not South Wales, maybe it's North Wales.
Why? Is that seriously?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Next door, they got a garden party, and obviously we're in lockdown.
Yeah.
So they've got like 30 or 40 people in the back garden, and my missus just come downstairs and said, "Oh, someone's called the police on them," and the police to say they've obviously got a garden party, which is obviously out of the lockdown rules, and the police have just knocked their door.
I was discussing this with a friend of mine the other day. They haven't written it into law. They can't get any criminal activity towards them. Get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get up to 10 grand in fines, which is a lot of money. But they can't arrest them.
I think my missus just said, "Oh, they got told to stop the party, knock it on the head."
Yeah. But I think if they challenged it, they could get a serious fine.
Yeah.
When you get breach of peace or something, and go down that route.
Yeah, they could breach of the peace. Yeah.
You can do, but that doesn't carry much of a.
Oh yeah.
Much weight.
It'll be the same come Monday in the pubs when I guarantee the police will walk in certain areas in the country, will walk in and they'll be head counting 7 people, shut the pub.
Well, this is the thing I said on my Twitter. Boris Johnson came out on Wednesday and said it's being written into law. Yet neither him nor Matt Hancock raised it in Parliament to pass it as law.
Yeah.
It has to be something that can be passed as law. It has to go through the Commons and it has to go through the House of Lords.
Yeah. It needs something though. Just to give the police a little. Even if
it's fine though.
I mean, I'm not a law expert, but in the current climate, I'd be all for just introducing it. But
yeah, it's one of those things. I think it's a case that they have to do the due diligence and put it through, but you can still get fined. The original coronavirus law that came in May, there are some aspects that you can use in that, but 6 people thing, it's not written into law.
Yeah,
hard to prosecute. Still though, if you got stung with a 10 grand fine, you'd be fucked, wouldn't you?
Totally. It's life changing.
Yeah. Even if you can't pay it straight away, it's going to dog you for the rest of your life.
Of course it is.
Totally. Yeah. There's not many folk who can.
No. No. Especially people who just like don't give a crap either. It's gonna be it's just gonna be one of those things, isn't it?
Yep. Totally, mate. Totally.
Right, we got.
So I'll plan on doing your streams then.
It's probably going to be Saturdays. It's probably going to be about 8, half 8, something like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be probably towards the end of the month. I wanted to have a quick play around with the host aspects of StreamYard because, as you guys know, when you come in as a participant, you get very limited information, but when you're as a host, you get much more options, even on the mobile aspect, so I'm told. So I'm literally going to have a bit of a play around and see what I can do. I think it's going to be like a subject. I'm going to try and keep it to that. It'll veer off. It always does.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. But yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you very much, Jordan, for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
I really like your reviews.
Thank you.
They're funny. They're really good.
I said to Greg, I was messaging Greg when I first started. It's like, I'm all about the comical element. I think I'm there to make laughs. I'm not the best reviewer in the world. I don't claim to be. It's like, I try to make people laugh. I'm trying to be honest. That's all I'm going to do.
Yeah. And Bullman, you've literally built yourself a brand without even knowing it. You have. You're just like, how do is literally you built a brand without knowing it, and that's a talent in itself. Exactly. That is literally your brand. Nobody else does that. And when Harry tries it, I give him all shit because he's literally nicked it from you because he didn't do it beforehand. Trust me, because I know him pre and post. He didn't do it pre. It's not.
Yeah. But it happens, doesn't it?
So no, you'll get shit whenever he does it. You get shit.
I need to explain to the person. I still need to tell the person who I stole it off in real life. So he hasn't caught me. But I've still got to deal with that. Yeah, everyone else knows about him, so I need to tell him. But yeah, I'm trying to get him on my channel, but it's painful at the minute. But yeah.
You need to do like a multiple how do, but yeah, thank you for both joining. thanks for everyone that's commented. Like, it's just me chatting shit, which is generally the case. So Jake, Thomas from Window Beer Reviews, both Jake and Thomas at Window Beer Reviews, both brilliant reviewers. Jake, I don't know how the hell he does some of the graphics that he does, but it's brilliant. Thomas is really good. I'd say Jordan, Greg, Greg, both brilliant. Peter's been on as well tonight. I know Peter's took a bit of a step back, but I'll bully him until he does some more, because that's what he needs to do. But yeah,
have a live stream up, so like set a date, and we should all like, I don't know if you, like you said, your next Saturday or whatever. Just we can also set a time.
But
come back up.
I've got you on Twitter now, so I'll DM you across. No problem whatsoever. Yep.
No problem. Happy days.
Right. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Have a nice night. Have a great weekend. I'll see you later.
Ciao, boys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye bye.